sold out
the Beacon.
2 dates at the Beacon a week earlier. Okay, and he admitted that we were really supportive, and we were the reason
responsible for him selling those tickets.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Now here's the deal. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Mancow, who we all hate.
He brought him up.
We could all agree. Us, Wease, and even Howard Stern. We all hate Mancow. Out of nowhere, Mancow starts jumping on TV. He's doing that, Fox slot, and he's starting to talk and saying,
I'm bringing Dice to Madison Square Garden. That's what I'm doing. I'm presenting Dice. You're like, what? Wait a minute. We're going on every day pushing this thing.
So a day or two before the big show at the Garden, Dice comes in with his kid. And he says that I was yelling at his kid and stuff. I wasn't. I was yelling at Dice because all of a sudden he's like, yeah, Mancow's flying down from Chicago for this big show that I'm doing at the Garden. I'm like, are you kidding? Do you understand the relationship we have with Mancow? That is unacceptable.
Wait, was he putting him on the stage?
He was going to be at the show, meaning he's going to be backstage and all that. I'm like, look, dude, this is our backyard. You can't have Mancow come to the show knowing that we don't get along with that guy whatsoever.
Amen.
So it got a little ugly in studio, and his kid just happened to be in the studio. So now he's spinning it, even though we had a great show at the Garden, ended up having a great relationship even after I got fired and Ant got fired. I hung out with him in L.A., went to a gym with him and hung out at his apartment. He showed me all those tapes that have now become this TV show, by the way, years before it happened. Hung out at the club. We went hiking together. There was no problems whatsoever. Somewhere along the line, he got in his head that I disrespected his kid.
You hurt my feelings. I was very hurt. It's tender Dice now.
That's the.
Hey, at least I got a little Dice interview here.
Ask some questions.
Yeah, Brother Wease.
Yes, sir. Hey, how's that TV show? I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, it's great. You could see me actually on the bottom of the barrel. This is where I completely sell out, and I turn into a wussy. I sit there, I cry, I put myself out there. You know, I got a poster in my room. It's of footprints in the sand. And during the hardest part of my life, there was only one said, and I went, Jesus, where was you? And he said, Dice, I'm carrying you. And I started welling up. I'm crying here.
Hey, Dice, you're
better than that would have been.
And Dice, you're going to be selling out Giant Stadium, right?
Yeah, I'm selling out Giant Stadium.
How the hell is that ever going to happen?
During a Giants game.
Right.
I'm going to be there. I didn't say who's playing.
Hey, Hope, I saw this trailer for that for a minute.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the cat had a show coming on. And that's actually what they're trying to do, right?
Yeah. He's telling everyone he's going to sell out Giant Stadium again. It would be really easy to trash his TV show. I watched it. I'm interested in it because I know all the players and stuff. And I've been in the hotel rooms with Dice when he just babbles all night and stuff. It's kind of interesting because he makes a thing out of everything. But this thing with the kid is so ridiculous. All these guys in this studio right now were there that day. I didn't disrespect this kid. We had a real problem with him because out of nowhere he wanted Mancow at his Madison Square Garden show. But we still did the show. Matter of fact, there was an empty Madison Square Garden. We're backstage. And he grabs me and goes, come here. This is such a special day. I want to remember this moment. We walked out in the middle of Madison Square Garden when no one was around. The place is empty. They're cleaning up. And we took a photograph together. He was so happy that we got him back at the Garden.
You could do that now during the Giant Stadium show.
Yeah,
this is what I'm asking you. Do you think that he seriously believes he's going to sell Giant Stadium?
Yeah. He's delusional.
Yeah, he is pretty delusional.
But he's a backstabber. One of his old guys works for us now. He gave 18 years of service. He ain't going to say anything. And I understand that. But 18 years of service, Dice just blew him off without even an explanation.
Well,
that's the
really
type
sad.
of guy he is.
He's a bridge burner.
And then the crap he used to say about Howard when he was coming on our show, but conveniently he goes back on Howard's show. He's lost.
Help me, Jesus. Andrew Dice Clay. Hey, who's watching? Well, I don't even know what network it's on.
VH1. And we just gave you a moment, too, because Dice hung up. Everyone heard it. Dice hung up on Wease's show.
I faced the people face to face. Who's that, Opie? Bye.
That was it. it.
Because he knows he's right. He knows. We're right. He's just trying to, create some kind of drama that is based on nothing.
Well, it's just, I mean, he looks so bad. I mean, maybe he's Howard Stern Jr. They're both pussies.
Yeah.
I mean, how's the guy hang up when he's got a chance to talk to a guy who he just said he would go head-to-head with?
Yeah.
Oh, you totally nailed it, as far as that's concerned. Yeah, he said he'd go head-to-head, not knowing Ope's right there on the phone.
Yeah.
He gets the opportunity and doesn't go head-to-head. He hung up.
Look, I didn't push out. There you go. I was right there to confront him, and I was going to just ask him, like, what's your problem, Dice, with us? Explain your problem with us.
No, he's not going to send somebody over to my house for ambushing him, is he?
He went on Howard and said he's going to wait for me outside my apartment and all that fun
With
stuff.
flowers. I'm sorry.
Well, you're going to sell at Giant Stadium.
Yeah, of course.
I think Dice is going to warm up for Jesus' coffin. They're going to actually bring the coffin on stage at Giant Stadium.
By the way, I hope you can kick the crap out of that kid.
Out of him?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I went on YouTube last night to look at old Dice clips.
Yeah.
I forgot what a bloated, fat.
Yeah.
He had on this shirt that said Dice Gym or something, and he's walking around this circular stage.
With man breasts.
The bad man breasts and the bad fashion from the 80s with the pants that are tapered at the ankle, really balloon out like hammer pants. And he's walking around, I go, I have a funny feeling this guy still dresses this way and walks around this way.
Hey, you know how hard it is to find a bedazzler these days to put the studs on my jacket? They used to sell them all over TV. I got that. I got the little pocket fisherman and the bedazzler.
I went to Gold's Gym with Dice in L.A. I had the worst workout in my entire life. He all of a sudden throws like 10-pound weights at me and says, all right, curl this. I'm like, dude, are you looking around this room? There's animals in here that were just let out of prison, and he wants me to do 10-pound curls, and he thinks this is a workout. I'm like, Dice, let's just go somewhere else.
Do the fellas in the gym get excited when the Dice is in the house?
They kind of all were laughing at him because he wasn't really doing a real workout.
He just walks around.
Yeah.
Is he chubbed up?
He's always been chubbed up,
Yeah, there was a clip we were watching on his show where he goes to the beach and goes in the water, and he waited till the water was up to his neck, and then took his shirt off and threw his shirt at somebody on the beach.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really get a good look.
That's what I used to do when I had the pimples on my back when I was a kid.
Yeah, right?
Same thing.
I hear you.
See the pimples. Thanks a million, brother. Anthony, we love you some. The
Hey,
bitches
thanks,
doesn't matter.
man.
All right, guys.
That was fantastic.
Hey, Wease, you're the man, man. What can I
love
tell
you
you?
guys. Thank
All
you.
right. Brother Wease, everybody.
Thanks, man.